Global One on Edmonton Sports Talk. If you're watching over on YouTube, smash the thumbs up for your boys. If you are listening on TuneIn or iHeart or at edmontonsportstalk.com, you can text us anytime. 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. The Oil Stream is presented to you by our partners at Boston Pizza, where kids eat for free the entire month of September. In-store only. And obviously, parents, you also have to pay something. There's like a minimum.
The minimum
parents
spend.
have to get something, yeah.
Yeah.
But for the most part, kids are going to eat for free.
That's awesome.
All of September.
That's
awesome.
Is, welcome back to school. Welcome back to sporting events.
YCC No Flames for Me says, does Hawk have his Oilers song available online on any platforms? It was a banger. Did you hear this?
I did hear. I actually liked it.
It was good. Yeah,
well done.
It was good. I liked it. Yeah.
Yes, well played.
I thought it was pretty good. We played like 4 times this morning, and it will be in high rotation leading up to the season on the Nielsen show.
Did I give you props for the Nasty Bash 2 song?
I'm not sure, but you can give them to me now if you want.
Well done. Well done.
I thought it came together nicely.
I thought so too. Yeah. I mean, it's very fitting with the playoff run that the Oilers had and Pink Pony Club and
right. It tied in nicely. That's why I did it. Yeah.
Clever lyrics. I chuckled quite a bit the first couple times I heard it. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember that. The one that got me was Tony doing deals or renegotiating trades.
Renegotiation bets outside the door. Yeah. I think I hit everything that happened of significance. I think.
Uke or AKA supersized Indiana Jones getting his baptism, which was hilarious.
I do have to put it up. Who was it? Matt at the Garrison just said, "Is a song up for Nasty Club members?" And that is a good reminder. Let me see here. I will forward it to Awanik right now, and he will put it up. He said it to Maddie.
Bronco Nick, thank you for asking. I've had a few people ask about my product. I found that the Swedish hair cream, remember I said it got discontinued?
Yeah.
It actually has just been renamed something else.
Oh, crisis diverted.
You don't have any... I'm using this other stuff that I spent $20 more on.
I didn't want to say anything, but your hair on the sidelines, you look like a hobo on the weekend.
Wow. Ouch. Just when I thought nothing could, take me down from what was a lovely night on Saturday, you of all people, come hit me with the low blow.
You didn't look that bad, but I could tell the difference.
It was different. It was different. Yes. Anyway, we'll get that sorted out. Big thank you to Devin who used to be at Ice House, and now she helped me in a pinch.
She does hair stuff.
She got me this other stuff. Not as good as effective as the Swedish hair cream, but they just renamed it to something else.
Yeah, that's big.
That was hurtful. Ouch.
I guess what did I say? Crisis diverted.
Averted.
A crisis averted.
Whatever.
I mean, you know what? Technically, you are
loud
just
and clear.
Diverting the crisis to another time.
If you really want to get into the nuance of it, sure, you're not wrong.
When you said my Swedish hair cream is gone, I said this is the exact day I fear when they get rid of the pizza sub at 7-Eleven.
Oh.
I'll never be able to recover from that. They already don't have the big ones anymore. They still got the little ones. And if they ever get rid of the 7-Eleven pizza sub, I will not be able to get over it. I'll need like a week off. People are like, where's Dusty been this week? He's at home mourning the loss of the 7-Eleven pizza sub. I'm afraid that's where it's headed. And it concerns me very much.
Have you noticed there's been less 7-Elevens around?
Not really. 7-Eleven's being replaced. I think there might just be more of other stores popping up.
Well,
like co-ops and stuff.
2 7-Elevens downtown that are no longer 7-Elevens, one of which was in my building.
What?
And it's good that they got rid of it because it attracted a less than
the 7-Eleven pizza sub clientele.
No.
Oh.
We're talking like people that like drugs.
People are oh wow, that's not good. That scares me a little bit.
It's gone. But even on 109th Street and 107th Ave, there used to be one there, and it's gone. It's become something else. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Let's dive straight into the numbers game for Play Alberta on the oil stream today. Over under $140 a month on hair product, Tommy.
Oh, on product, less.
Okay, good. Thank God. If you said over, I was going to slap you.
Way less. And
now that doesn't include haircuts.
Even haircut and product, way less.
Oh, well, geez.
We are fine.
That's okay.
And like time to get it done is like 5 minutes max a day, not even. I put it at 3.
KB says Camrose and Vegreville's 7-Eleven closed down years ago. I miss it every day. Matt at Garrison, 7-Eleven in St. Albert closed a little while ago. What?
I'm not the only one noticing this. Now, where they once stood, they have convenience stores, some with gas station. They're just called something else.
I'm a little worried about this whole 7-Eleven falling off thing.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So there's that.
All right. Well, we'll try to move past it. If you've got a 7-Eleven in your area that's taking a hit, let us know. 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999.
Great Saturday, by the way. I know it's all
I know, but it was an amazing, like, that vibe was incredible.
That was fantastic. It was great to see the building rocking again.
Yeah.
The team showed up.
Everybody who was there had an amazing time. How could you not?
It was a great reminder of what it used to be, what it can be, and hopefully what it will be. That's the Saskatchewan
game. That's what you're
game.
hoping for, right?
Yeah, on the 27th. You imagine the Elks go into Toronto this week and win, go into Hamilton next week and win, and then they come home 7-7 against the potentially 11-2 Riders team.
If they go, I think I said on the morning show today they were unbeaten versus the East. I was wrong. They're 4-2 versus the East.
Right. They lost to Hamilton.
If they can, and they lost to Montreal.
And Montreal, that's right.
So if they could somehow beat Toronto and Hamilton and then roll in to that game against the Riders, the next home game, having won 6 of their last 7 games, I think you're looking at another 28,000.
I hope it exceeds that. And I know they opened up the second deck, but I think they were giving away like a kid's voucher if you had a ticket type of thing. And maybe that's why they need the extra room. Dusty, if they push 30 and we get a nice warm late September day, hello.
I'm not even doing that game.
What?
Yeah.
Who is it?
You can believe it.
Marsh?
I talked to our buddy Eddie the Gambler. Who does
he
CFL
updated the sked I saw.
Is that the 27th?
Yeah, against Sasky.
I'm in Winnipeg.
Oh, well, you'll have a good time.
I mean, there's a game here.
I know.
Anyway, I really want to be there for that game.
You need to talk to Eduardo.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it'll be a good one in Winnipeg, too. It'll be sold out, but still. Somebody says they're not beating Hamilton. I don't know, man. Hamilton's been struggling mightily lately. So I don't think that's something I completely write off. Sailor says, Dusty, I just scored tickets to the Sells and Ticats game next weekend. Are you doing that one? No. I'm doing Toronto, and I'm in Ottawa next weekend.
Yeah, you have a busy weekend.
It's back-to-back weekends with back-to-back games. So it'd be busy times.
Really quick. Jason says, I was calling you, Tommy, from the stand Saturday. You were distracted by cheerleaders with your new hairdo. I don't have any interaction with the cheerleaders. Jason, I thank you for chirping me or yelling at me. I had somebody in the tailgate say, can you please acknowledge Section W the first time you go over to the Stamps side of things so that I don't have to hear them yelling at you for the rest of the game? And I said, I can do that. I have these like earbuds and they're noise canceling, so I can't hear everything. And it was
What are you
really
listening
loud.
to in there?
You guys.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Although I did notice Mike doesn't, or whoever's controlling my earbuds doesn't let me hear you guys when I'm working with them. Usually I can hear you and like Suits or Dwayne chatting.
Oh, okay.
And this past week they cut my what I could hear from in the commercial breaks, which was too bad because I was wondering what you guys. I like hearing what you guys say about the intricacies of the game, especially Suits. I find Dwayne's awesome too, but the little things that they pick up on, it's really neat to hear the game that way.
Sean texts in on the oil stream today and says, great night at Commonwealth Saturday. I still don't have my voice back from yelling when the Calgary offense was out there late.
Nicely done.
That's awesome. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Timber Woodsman says they're not beating the Riders. No, look, they're not going to run the table here, but I'm thinking there's two somewhat winnable games versus the East. Mm-hmm. And you know who's beaten the Riders twice? Calgary. And Edmonton just ran all over Calgary. So it's the really CFL. Did. I mean, let's see how it all sort of unfolds. But yes, they will be a big underdog against the Riders. Let's stick with the numbers game for Play Alberta. If you've not yet downloaded the Play Alberta app, please do. And find our EST specials page. We've got stuff popping up there all the time. Why limit your choices when you can have it all? Play Alberta is your go-to app for casino games, sports betting, and lottery, all in one place with easy access to real money games. You can enjoy everything Alberta has to offer right at your fingertips. Download the Play Alberta now and start playing today. Use the code EST Sports and YEG50. Deposit 50 and get 50. They've got improved odds for all North American leagues this year, including the National Football League, and it's all more convenient than ever with the new and improved Play Alberta app. Okay, I want to hit this quickly. Stoff tweeted out his projections for the upcoming season.
Gotcha.
So I'm just going to say this. We'll just say the number and you go too high or too low.
Okay.
All right. Connor McDavid, 53 goals, 71 assists, 124 points.
Too low.
Even on the goals? Points.
Yeah. I think he's in the right neighborhood for goals. I think
too high on goals, too low on points. Mm-hmm. Draisaitl, 44 goals, 63 assists, 107 points.
Too low.
Too low on goals for sure.
Yeah.
I'd probably say maybe a little too low on points.
I'd put him 110 plus.
Boosh, 19 goals, 53 assists, 72 points.
I think Bob's
probably
pretty good there.
I think might be a little high on goals. Nuge, 23, 40, 63.
I like it.
That one's probably pretty close.
Yeah.
Hyman, 26, 27, 53.
Depending on that wrist.
I think he's factoring in the injury a bit here with the point total.
I wanted initially to say too low, but I think Bob is, you're right, probably considering. And that might be a bit of and again, we've said it, it's a complicated wrist injury and it could eat up some time early in the season. So maybe he is spot on that one too.
Mangiapane, 21, 21, 42.
I think that's bang on. I like it. I think that, you know what?
I think it might be a little high on goals because I don't know if he's going to get any power play time.
That's a good point.
Unless this number ties in Hyman not being available, Mangiapane being a net front.
Or he's just good 5-on-5 and clicks with one of those two guys.
Maybe, but Draisaitl wants Podkolzin playing on his wing, so where's Mangiapane?
Well, hey. Sure.
Savoy, 14, 27, 41.
Too high.
Howard, 18, 22, 40.
Too high.
You don't think either rookie's going to get 40?
No. If you said 30, I'd be like,
I'll be pretty, or I'll say this, the fan base should be pretty stoked if you have two 40-point rookies.
100. That would be phenomenal. I'll say that. I'll be like, if they get to the 40-point plateau as rookies, excellent. That's great.
Podkolzin.
But,
who will pop up a little bit later on today.
Sure, he will.
13, 25, 38.
Too high.
You are a hater.
I'm not. Please stop saying I hate him because I don't like it. And then people come up to be like, you hate Podkolzin. I don't. I just think he's a third and fourth line type player. And
he is a third or fourth line type player. I agree with you on that.
And it's great that Leon appreciates the little things. Leon likes that Podkolzin's on his line because Podkolzin does the stuff Leon doesn't want to do. Right? And what does Podkolzin do as soon as he gets the puck? Looks for Leon. That's smart. That is very smart on Podkolzin's part. And that'll get him second line minutes. But when he's up there, he has no finish or limited finish, and he isn't as good as people think with the puck. So if you would have said 30, like high 20s, low 30s, I'd
13,
say, yeah, okay,
30,
maybe.
Yeah.
But a guy that had 8 goals and 16 assists last year, you're telling me he's getting 40 points? I don't think so.
Wallman, 8, 29, 37.
Sure. Yeah, I think that's good.
Frederick, 16, 19, 35.
This one I think is too low. I think Frederick could be a 2020 guy.
Yeah, so would you have Frederick above Savoy, Howard, Podkolzin?
Yes.
And then Nurse is 8, 25, 31.
Yep.
That'll be a ton ton of contract criticism there. And then Ekholm, 723.30.
I'd say that's a little too low. I think maybe he chips in with a few more assists. I'd put him around 40 points, depending on his health.
You know, it's very disrespectful. Matthias Janmark doesn't even get a number.
Well, I mean,
Pod Colson's at 38, and your boy Janmark doesn't even get a number.
Can we get an
Come
honor?
on, stop.
Can we get an honorable mention? Matthias Janmark, 3, 5, 8.
Too high.
Too high. I respect that.
All right, that was fun. We want to get into that. Those are Stoff's projections as well for your Play Alberta numbers game. All right, can text us anytime, 780-218-9999, 780-218-9999. And we will get to a few more of your text messages rolling in here. First of all, do you want to address Klim Kostin, like begging to get a PTO to come back to the Edmonton Oilers? Any chance it happens?
No.
None?
I just got a note passed along to me. People are asking about PTOs. I've been told it's very quiet right now. And then in regard to Klim Kostin, was it a Russian media outlet he was speaking to? He continues to clamor and try to endear himself to Oilers brass. I know the fan base loves him. He had a nice little run, and he was really pleasant to be around. I will say that. And when he did chip in with a big hit or a goal or something positive, it was good. But it is a reminder that he couldn't win over that coaching staff. I know it's a new regime. I feel like if you're not up to snuff in your own zone and in the neutral zone with this coaching staff and what Chris Knobloch demands out of you, you're not going to be playing much. And you know, we saw it with Jeff Skinner. We saw it with a few other guys. What I was told is don't get your hopes up for Klim Kostin as much as he clamors to be a part of the Oilers again. There was, when I asked about him in other markets, I was told, the stuff on the ice, not, getting acclimated to the system quick enough. And then there was, Klim being a young guy, having fun being an NHLer, caught up to him a couple of times too. That's what I was told. I'm passing it along to you because you've asked. Listen, if I was in his shoes and I was playing in hockey mad markets, making big bucks, doing what I'm doing, I would be enjoying the splendor and spoils of that too.
Timber Woodsman says, Tommy, what are you hearing for PTOs otherwise? Just
nothing. It's just quiet.
Yeah.
I asked specifically about it. Probably, but as of today, it sounds like it's quiet.
Pop up.
That's what I'm told.
You know what? I was just thinking back to the Stoff thing.
Please.
No Henrique.
Yeah, that I think.
Is Henrique going to be a 20-point guy this year?
Listen, I think Adam Henrique is better served as a winger at this point in his career.
And I'm not going to disagree with you, but where is he on the wing? Like,
honestly,
that he doesn't
top 9. Like you don't go from and I think I saw it a lot in post-game shows and on Oil Stream when we were doing it during the days, and people were saying, Henrique's a bum, he's washed up. But I understand why you would have that sentiment. I don't agree with you. Here's why. He went from a 50-plus point season. I know he was playing a lot on a crappy Anaheim team, comes over to Edmonton, had some good contributions, played wing, played center, did whatever was asked of him. Goes into last year, they put him exclusively at center, third line center, and his production dies down, and he was focused on his own zone, faceoffs, that kind of thing. I think that hurt him offensively. It basically nullified a lot of his game offensively. I think he could still give you 30-plus points. I don't think he's lost it in a calendar year and a half. So I would put Henrique in the 30-point range. And I think that would be okay.
28 last year. I mean, yeah.
Listen, will they need to move on from him soon? Yeah. He's older, slowing down, not as much pop as he had in his game before. But I think there's still a valuable veteran player there. That's just me.
Hey, if you're watching over on YouTube today, let's get off those thumbs, eh? 32 likes, almost 200 of you watching. Hammer the thumbs up for us over on YouTube today. Troll texted. I want to get to this one quickly with Troll. Troll text us this question for you guys. I've started watching CFL this year semi-regularly after being just a Grey Cup guy. And I'm just wondering, is this what the league is like every year? Or is this just a really exciting season? Every game I watched this year has been exciting with the exception of Edmonton Labor Day game.
Can I quickly interject and you can come in with the hammer? I think you say it. If you took away like all the, call it the wrapping paper of the NFL and you just focus, or maybe JMO says it, focus on the product on the field.
I don't think I've said that. Yeah.
And you watch these games, the CFL is more entertaining.
From an excitement level.
Yes.
I would say your odds of watching an exciting CFL game are higher than your odds of what we saw from the Ravens and the Bills last night. Like the Ravens and Bills last night, people are like, game of the year. And I'm like, we've had like 12 finishes like that in the CFL so far this year. You know, like, so
what was the
they're
margin?
Completely different. They're completely different. Like they are very much different games. I just think the CFL rules help it be a little bit more exciting. But
what was
not saying that the league's better. I'm just saying from an excitement level, I think the CFL can provide a little bit more on a regular basis.
Was it 3 weeks ago? All 4 games, like the margin of victory was a combined 4 points. Or was it a 3-game week?
It was a combined 7 points across 4 games.
That's right.
And 2 or 3 of them finished as walk-offs.
Yeah.
Like it was, or 2 of them were walk-offs, 2 of the 4. So it was, troll. I to say, man, the CFL is a highly entertaining league. Now, the NFL is a really fun league too.
Yeah, they both are. It's okay to like, I love this. It's okay to like different leagues. It's okay to like the CFL and the NFL.
Yesterday, I was out in person with a Lions t-shirt on, and a CFL hat,
and that's okay.
And people must have been like, "This guy's totally confused."
You can like NCAA and CFL. You can like NCAA and NFL. Like it's okay to like multiple leagues. We're never getting an NFL team in Canada. Get over it. We have teams in our own backyard. Yes, the one here has struggled mightily in the last 5-6 years, but it's fun to go to. It's fun to watch. They're invested in the community.
The one thing that I think is very apparent, and it pissed me off because Thursday night football, no, it was Friday night football.
Which game?
The Chargers Chiefs game that ended with three kneel downs.
Yeah,
I was just like to just eliminate your final 2 minutes of your game.
It's annoying.
It drives me nuts. I wish the NFL would make a little tweak here or there and get some of the excitement that we get in the final 3 minutes of the CFL game.
Yeah.
But I think there's a way to hybrid both leagues that could be absolutely awesome. And it's probably what we'll be talking about 100 years from now. The North American League, featuring teams from the CFL and NFL.
Yes.
All right. Plus, I mean, the kick return game in the CFL is just leaps and bounds better. I mean, we're setting league records this year in return games. So
wasn't one of the walk-offs a punt return touchdown?
There was one of those this year.
That was unbelievable.
Do you imagine if that happened? Like south of the border?
So it's thrilling, man. It's
not a perfect league. There's a lot of things that I would change to it, but it is exciting. Simple as that. If you just want to bare bones it, it's a very exciting brand of football.
What I do like about the CFL that it's now with Stuart Johnson, it's aware and looks like it's ready to tackle, for lack of a better term, some of these issues surrounding it. Hopefully they do.
Yeah, no, I think they will.
Starting with fantasy football all year long.
Which I think they will. Yes. Hopefully sooner.
Well done.
Hopefully I'll just say this, sooner, not later.
Yeah.
Just sooner. All right. Is this the week? Sticking with your Popeye spicy headlines. If you've not yet tried the chicken dippers, they are pretty delicious. Is this the week Connor McDavid signs, Tommy?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I still stand by what I said last Friday on Oil Stream, where he's going to go out there, he's going to say what he has to say. People will read between every line that they can. It'll cause concern for the hardcores that until he's signed will be upset. I don't know, Dusty. I think it gets done before the season. We still have 9 days before they officially open up training camp. I think both sides are doing their due diligence. So I don't know. Hopefully, yes. Would I be heartbroken or sad or upset or more worried if it's a no? No, I would not be.
What do you think of my theory that he announces his contract during the Morgan Wallen walkout in front of 55,000 at Commonwealth?
Epic.
Can you imagine that?
I think that would be phenomenal.
He's doing the walkout and like pulls a contract out of his back pocket and just like, even just for, or opens up his shirt and he's got like 4 years, 17.5 right on it or something.
Or how about this? He walks out with Morgan Wallen and he's carrying a portfolio, leather-bound portfolio, and then on walks Jeff Jackson or Daryl Cates in his best Bono impersonator outfit, and they pull out a table on stage and he signs. Boom. Start of the concert. Massive eruption. Best night of Edmonton's life this year.
That would be crazy. That would
Just
be pretty
saying.
nuts. All right, 780-218-9999 is where you can chime in if you have any questions about it. Mex Bazzuzi says, guys, any validity on the reports of the NHLPA not wanting him to take a discount for the good of all players?
That's probably fair. We've been saying it all along. They want him to push the number up, and I think he understands his responsibility to do so, and I think he will. What is interesting, and we talked about it a little bit last week, is the Kaprizov situation. And, Craig Leopold had some interesting comments. Oh, he's the best player in the world, and we're going to make sure he's paid like it. If they're just waiting, I don't know if it's hindering on this, but if Kaprizov gets 15 and a half, 16, then obviously McDavid's going to get more. I know Leopold's pumping up his own guy, but the best player in the world is Connor McDavid. End of story. He will get paid like the best player of the world. Mex Bazzuzi, yes, he needs to start elevating contracts by setting the pace with him being number one at the forefront. So yeah, I think there is validity to that. And the PA behind the scenes does say, hey, make sure you're not taking a discount.
KB over in the chat says Lauren would never let him do such a cringy ass thing like that.
Like what?
The announcing of it during a Morgan Wallen walkout.
Why is that cringy ass?
I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah,
it won't happen though.
It's rock star.
Yeah. So Morgan Wallen's here Friday and Saturday.
Is he?
He sold over 100,000 tickets to.
I don't know him outside of the Post Malone song.
He does that song with Post Malone. That's how I kind of know him too.
I've grown to like Post Malone, to be honest.
I also have grown to like Post Malone. Yeah.
I would not have known who the hell Morgan Wallen was until Post Malone.
I listen to country music, so I know a few of his songs pre-Post Malone, but I like the one with Post Malone.
I just discovered that he was the dum-dum that threw the chair over the balcony on the rooftop patio in Nashville.
He's done a few things that I would not suggest my children go up and do, but extremely popular.
That's good.
And what do you have? Jose Bautista did the walkout with him in Toronto. And you see Morgan Wallen did the bat flip, but hit Jose Bautista's wife?
No.
Yeah, I saw this. I thought it was AI for a second. But,
I want to see this.
So I don't know. Like, is it Leon and Connor together? Walk him out one night, then who walks him out the other night? Justin Rankin, just running as fast as he can ahead of him.
I remember those. I think it was when we had them in on the hangout. Was it Justin or was it Nick Anderson being like, "Shoot, man, you got to get us away into the concert"? It's like, well, they play in your stadium, and he's like, "That's a good idea. Find a way." But apparently, they lock Commonwealth down for these guys.
So much so that my son couldn't even take part in his flag football camp at Commonwealth like he was supposed to yesterday. They got bumped to Clark for two weekends because of Morgan Wallen.
Unbelievable. And I just saw him smoke Bautista's wife with the bat.
Yeah.
Like, he threw that thing hard.
Yeah, he got her like right in the shins.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Big Maple text in that says maybe McDavid will make $28 million for the walkout with Morgan Wallen.
Oh.
Hey, Morgan Wallen pays McDavid $30 million to walk him out.
Under a shady LLC.
Yeah. Morgan Wallen gets side job with tree planting company.
Yeah.
And it all comes around.
Hello. Well played.
Anyway, I don't know when it'll be announced. I'm still like 99.9% sure it gets done.
Same.
Until it's done, I'm going to leave that 0.1 in there, just because.
Sure.
0.01. I'm 99.99%. So 0.01%.
Well, if you're the Baltimore Ravens, that doesn't help you.
Yeah. Oh, good. That's a very funny football joke, Tommy.
Thank you.
Oh, you're on fire today.
Hey.
That was pretty good. All right. Shall we do some rankings of importance? I think we shall. Let's recap what Tommy has done so far. Rankings of importance, 25, 26. Tommy, take me through the list. So we're going to do 15 to 11 today.
Yep.
Some good conversation pieces in here. 25 to 16 so far. What do we got?
All right, let's start all the way at the back of the bus. Max Jones in at number 25. David Tomasek, number 24. We'll see how he plays in camp. See if he cracks the roster. I know some people predict he won't. Great signing, Oilers. Curtis Lazar at number 23. Noah Philp, 22.
Tomasek is your whipping boy this year.
I just hate the principle of signing obscure European guys who are late 20s thinking that you are smarter than every other team in the league.
I don't think you have mentioned the name Tomasek once without mentioning this. I don't think you can physically say Tomasek without taking a shot, which is kind of funny.
When we go from 10 to 6 on Wednesday, I will not say it. Okay? That's a promise. Don't get me started.
Is it, though?
It's a promise.
Is it a promise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold me to it.
I'll hold you to that.
Okay. Philp in at 22. Hopefully he continues to track well. I'm rooting for him. I really would like to see him make it as an NHLer full-time. Ty Emberson at 21 with the potential to move up. This one hurt me, but I had to do it. Matthias Janmark at number 20.
Your boy getting disrespected by the president of the fan club.
That's right. Number 19, Kasperi Kapanen. Number 18, Troy Stetcher. Number 17, again, keep these next two in mind that they could move up, and hopefully they do. Ike Howard. Number 16, Matt Savoy. He had that full year last year in the AHL, played very well, all-star season. So those two kind of lumped in together, but I have Savoy just ahead of Howard. All right. Are you ready?
This text is in. It says, I hope Tomasek scores 20.
Is that Tony who texted that in?
It wasn't Tony. It was somebody else.
Some bets. He's going to owe us a lot of free meals at BP.
Dave, I see your text as well. We'll get to it, but we're diving into the rankings of importance here. So come back around to some more text messages. AB Poker Inc. says, Tomasek, more like Thomas sucks, according to Tommy.
Well, I hope I'm wrong.
All right, number 15 on the list.
All right, number 15, the guy that Leo Draisaitl would say, what is he doing all the way down there? Vasily Podkolzin. There is value in him. I like what he brings to the table. He's tough as hell. He skates hard. He checks well. He completely gives the puck to Draisaitl every chance he gets. He defers to him, and that has gotten him more time in the top 6. Whether or not he deserves it, debatable, but he ends up there. So I do think that there is value at Podkolzin. I think he's a very good 3rd or 4th line player, and now he's a moonlighter in the top 6. So I'm assuming we'll probably see him up there. And so I just, in terms of his importance, I still have him middle of the pack kind of at 15. And if he proves me wrong, fantastic. And please, again, don't say I hate him, because I do not.
I mean, if you just mention it, he's ahead of Savoy, Howard, Kapanen, and Janmark. How can anybody possibly say you hate him?
I don't. And I respect what he brings to the table and the value that he does provide to the team. And that can't be overlooked. He has an element of soundpaper that this team was lacking last year. It was a pleasant surprise to see him bring it. He's tough when he got into fights. Who did he drop in Nashville? Was that Lozon? Like, look out, man. Like, this guy, like, he came to camp. I remember he had like some fresh cuts on his face. You're like, what the hell? He brings it. Like, you're going to get effort out of him every night. He's going to do the simple things. And it's just, as Dave Tippett would call it, puck stuff, where it's a bit wonky and So I have him at 15. I think there's a good player there. But in terms of how important he is on this roster, I don't think it's as high as some might believe.
All right, number 14 on this list, not even projected to get 30 points again by Stoff. He only had 28 last year.
Yeah.
Adam Henrique comes in 14.
Henrique. Again, I do think he's better served on the wing if you could slide him around, but then you'd have to solve your third line center.
But Frederick can play center.
That's
right.
That's
Frederick could be your third line center.
Yep, and if you get a good year, or if Noah Philp earns a spot, then you have options. Like we saw Janmark play fourth line center, and if you have guys who could take draws, then I think you can move. I like flexibility, and we saw last year with this Oilers forward group, there was a lot of flexibility. I think there still is, and to me, Henrique could be a 30-plus point guy on the wing. Can he take draws? Yeah. Can he kill penalties? Well, they weren't very good at it last year, and he was a part of that. But I think there is still more to give from Adam Henrique. So I give him the veteran clout that he deserves. I put him in at 14. Plus, centermen are important. So that's why he's at a pod.
Between, and I'm not even going to include Leon in this, but I guess you could if you wanted because he can slide up, play wing or whatever. But between Henrique, Frederick, and Nuge, you've got 3 guys that you can pretty much put anywhere.
Yeah.
Which I think as a coaching staff, you've got to be very happy to know that, you've got these guys who are the 2 young guys and Mangiapane, 3 guys you brought in, they're wingers.
Yes.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
But they have these other three guys, veterans in the league, that you can move around. And I think that could end up being pretty valuable for the team.
I think so.
Down the stretch and into the playoffs again next year.
Good teams have depth at forward, solid established NHLers, and that's something that I think can't be disregarded. So I have Henrique at 14.
Chris over on the Nasty Chat says, can Derek Ryan hang around and teach players how to win a face-off? Face-off coach.
Sure.
Face-off coach. All right, so 15's Pod Colson, 14 is Adam Henrique, 13.
Number 13, out of Stony Plain, Alberta.
A local boy. Good guy all around,
Mr. Brett Kulak.
Brett Kulak coming in at number 13 on the list as regular watch continues.
It will continue on and on and on, unless you're paying attention to the rankings of importance for the Bakersfield Condors.
Which those are until next week.
No, if we get there. We'll bring on Holtby for that. Brett Kulak, just defense is super important. We know this. I still think that Edmonton needs another solid defenseman, like a defender on the right side, just like I did last year. I have questions in regard to the defense as a whole, but Brett Kulak, man, he's in the prime of his career. He does everything that's asked of him. He moves up the depth chart on defense. He slides over to the right side. He usually makes the right play. His off nights are generally quite rare. He skates well, chips in with some offense. He's just a really good NHL defenseman. And I think this was such a good pickup a couple of years ago, and he's fit in so good. I'll say this too. Like the guy, his give a crap meter is very high. Garbage bag day, I think I had to pop in. I came from either the studio or had to go to Commonwealth really quickly. Then I got over to the arena and I ran into Brett as we were leaving. And him and I just had a quick 2-minute conversation. And he was like genuinely hurt by what had happened in the Cup final this year. And he said to me, he's like, we're going to win one, Tom. Like, I swear, we're too good not to. And I felt bad. I'm like, ugh. I mean, Florida kind of just took it to you guys. But yes, I'm like, yeah, man, you guys have a good team. And I could just see it in his expression and his eyes. Like, he believes, and he was still hurt by losing the Cup. I got a lot of time for Brett Kulak, and I think he brings a lot to this team. So I have him in at 13.
All right. I think that's a pretty good spot for Kulak. I don't think a lot of people are going to argue with you there. Number 12, our first goaltender on the list.
Yeah.
And it's Stuart Skinner.
Psych.
Just kidding. It's not.
It is your backup, a very serviceable one. Had a great season last year. Calvin Pickard, awesome guy as well. I think they're going to need him again this year. I think he's going to have to pick up the slack that Stu leaves behind at times, and Stu continues his journey to be a consistent number one in the NHL. I think listen, I'm talking about Stu Skinner a little bit, but Stu needs to take a step, right? He needs to bounce back, but Calvin Pickard will be very important for Stu to do that, in allowing him to, in the games that Skinner can't go, won't go, isn't scheduled to go, Pickard needs to be really good, Dusty. Like, is he going to have another 20-win season? I don't know. If your backup is getting you 10 to 15 wins a season, that's pretty damn good. So I think Pickard, he's just steady Eddie, sometimes, unconventional, but he gets the job done. And I think he's going to have an important role to play in Stuart Skinner's development and in making sure that this team is competitive and strong in the Pacific Division.
Jasmine in the chat says, Elias Pettersson has confirmed he got married this year and gained 13 pounds. Jasmine, wrong show. Nobody here cares about that.
Which Elias Pettersson?
Yeah. Is it the other one?
Yeah, because they have two of them.
All right. So we've got Podkolzin at 15, Henrik at 14, Kulak at 13, Pickard at 12. Who just misses out on the top 10?
Yeah, and this one, I think some people would probably be like, maybe he could drop down a little bit. I think there's potential for this guy to really make his mark here in Edmonton and didn't have a chance to. And it's Trent Frederick. A lot of people were disappointed with his postseason, but he was playing hurt. Those high ankle sprains when he got here, that's tough to deal with. He got hurt in his first shift in LA, threw a hit. What did it last? Like 6-7 seconds. And we're like, if he's good to go, if he's healthy, this is the guy that replaces Evander Kane's toughness and grit. And I think Frederick, potentially could be a 15 to 20 point or 20 goal guy again. I think he could be a 35-point player if things go well for him offensively. You talked about the versatility, Dusty, of him sliding between wing and center. And I think he talked about, he grew up as a center, feels very comfortable there. It's more responsibility, but if they made him a third-line center, man, that's it. Like, he would buy into this. Yeah, and he's a big body. He's very well liked with his teammates, well respected within the organization. I know he definitely was in Boston. Everyone that I know and am friends with from the Bruins said this guy's phenomenal. You're going to love him in Edmonton. I'm happy to see that he stuck around. Now, the contract, the term was insane, but so be it. Here he is. This is another guy in the prime of his career, has done it, put up 17 and 18 goal seasons. I think he's going to get a chance to do that again, and hopefully he does. And I think that's valuable, especially when you're the heavy on your team and you could chip in offensively. Your guys love you. They'll rally around you. And then I think the fan base, especially here, will appreciate it.
All right. So there we go. That brings the list as follows. 25, Max Jones. 24, David Tomasek. Any comment?
Nope.
Ooh, interesting. 23, Lazar. 22, Philp. 21, Emberson. 20, Yamark. 19, Kapanen. 18, Stetcher. 17, Howard. 16, Savoy. And then today, 15, Podkolzin. 14, Henrique. 13, Kulak. 12, Pickard. And 11 for Trent Frederick. Those of you who are wondering, how is Regula in the top 10? Find out Wednesday as we'll go 10 through 6.
Yeah, Rip City Step. He loves Regula.
I see one guy 10 through 6 that I think has to be three spots higher at least. Find out on Wednesday.
You do.
We'll leave you thinking.
I think I know who it is.
What number? Oh, don't tell me. I guess you could say the number.
9?
Yeah, 9.
Yeah, I thought so.
I think so.
And yeah, I could explain it obviously on Wednesday.
Obviously that's why we do the segment, right? So Tommy will lay that out a little bit. Doug Dad in the chat says, "Wow, Tommy's warming up in Tomasek."
Yes, I'm a changed man since 15 minutes ago.
That's pretty funny.
Well played, Duck Dad.
All right, let's get into some of your text messages. 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. I want to get to one from Dave. Where's the one? Oh, here's the one from Dave. So Dave texts in and says, guys, Connor has been here for 11 years. It's not that difficult to plan the next couple of years. He clearly doesn't want to be an Oiler. If he wants to be an Oiler, if they were to win this year, he would be out. That's probably the holdup.
I don't agree with that.
I think Dave's probably stretching it a little bit here.
Dave's worried.
Dave, you sound like your panic level's at like a 9, when it should probably be at like a 1.
Mm-hmm. What did Will call it? He said Oilers fans don't have chill when it comes to the McDavid situation, or they won't be chill about it. And I was like, very hip and with it.
And I'll say this, nor should they.
I get
right.
Why.
This
I get
this would be LeBron leaving Cleveland the first time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but this is the biggest star in the game going somewhere else.
Right.
Come on.
Choosing to, but the way LeBron did it, like it's like LeBron, would they have him, Dwayne Wade, and
that's
Chris
when
Bosh.
they arrived together in Miami.
Yeah. And it was like, that's so cheesy. And they did win and all that, but I don't think you can just create your own team.
Smash.
I know you. I'm sorry.
I'm a LeBron guy.
Sorry. Hey, I'm giving him his roses because he's been a good player. I don't know if he's the. I'm just kidding. I'm not getting into that.
Not today. We don't have enough time. There's only like 9 minutes left.
Really quickly, I saw a couple texts asking about the Oilers revealing their third jerseys. I actually canvassed everybody within the organization last week to get anything on release date, even the top dog, head honcho, and they are keeping it tight, but they will have a third jersey. I feel like we're seeing third jersey reveals, starting to pop out now. We'll probably see it soon, I'm guessing. That's my guess. I haven't been told anything. They've got it down, clamped right down, so they're not telling me.
All right, let's get to a couple more over in the chat. Gore says, guys, I don't think Connor's leaving. In saying that, if he does, I'm thankful to have watched him in his prime for 11 years. He held up his end of the deal and then some to the team and fans. No hard feelings. Oh, Gord, you might be on your own. Well, not on your own, but you might be in the minority if something like that were to actually go down. Dirk says, guys, if you were to put truth serum on Draisaitl right now, do you think he knows?
Yeah, I think he does.
He would know what's up.
Yeah.
Like where they are in the process, I would think.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, they honeymooned together briefly.
They did, oddly enough.
So, I mean,
I love that.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you probably don't have to. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where. Like, I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but I'll be bloody stunned if it doesn't happen.
Yeah. And we will. I had people stopping me in the tailgate being like, Tommy, when's it getting done? I'm like, I don't know. I just think it's getting done.
This has been suggested to me. Maybe they launch a McDavid contract and he shows off the new third jersey.
Well, maybe. I'm looking forward to seeing like the actual, like I saw like the rendering and like the full everything with pants and stuff, and it looked awesome. It's cool to see the graphic of it, but when you see it in person, like I think the Heritage Classic jersey won a lot of people over when they saw it in person. They're like, the pants and gloves, this and that, but then they saw the jersey. Like you see it everywhere. And remember Jack from Pro-Am was saying, he's like, we didn't know how much to order because it was limited.
Yeah.
And we sold it out so fast. I think Ken from Pro-Am was saying the same thing. I think it'll probably
be the max order for the Cooks and Boys now.
Yeah.
For that third.
Well, the third, you have to keep it for 3 or 4 years. That's part of the deal in the NHL. So it'll be around for a few years.
The Unknown says, boys, they're releasing the new threads at the McDavid's contract announcement. I mean,
yeah, that'd be great.
That would make the most sense if you're going to drop a third jersey. And people are going to want to buy it anyway.
Yeah.
But people are really going to want to buy it if Connor McDavid is talking about his new contract in that jersey.
Oh, it'll be a frenzy.
Not that the others need to have a way to print more free money. But, I mean, that one would really work.
I was at the gym in the Ice District, and I could see the doors to the Oilers store, and it just opened on Saturday. And there were people walking out with Oilers jerseys at like 11 a.m. in the middle of summer on a Saturday where it was a huge like football. Like I've watched and like you just see people strolling in, walking out Oilers jersey. I saw a guy pull out like I don't know if it was like the Georges Laraque or Doug Weight era one. And he's just like looking at it, proud of his new purchase. Good jersey. And I'm just like, it's early September. And there's a stream of people going into the Oilers store already. I'm like, I think people are ready for hockey.
Yeah, they're ready to go.
Yeah.
They're ready to go.
They're excited about this damn game on Friday.
Well, that's because you got Howard and Savoy. It's all exciting with rookies. That's true. I think you're pretty excited about that one. Gong Show over on YouTube. And by the way, if you're watching on YouTube today, hammer the thumbs up for us. Sub to the channel if you haven't already. We're 30 likes away from hitting 100 here today. Gong Show says, could Frederick be Connor's latest version of Patty Maroon?
Hey, maybe. I don't think that's the plan, but possible. Like, yeah, you're right. It's not impossible. Shout out to Patty Maroon. Great guy.
Max Mazuzu says they're going to announce it at Bar Trove, and they're just ensuring they have enough caviar chicken nuggets for everyone.
Oh, God.
I could see them announcing it there, though, right?
I have
whole
seen
family settling in.
Yeah, sure. I have seen the caviar chicken nuggets. Is a thing with...
Wait, this is an actual thing?
With bougie girls, yeah.
Well, I thought it was a joke.
No, I've seen it.
I thought that was make-believe.
I have seen it.
Okay, a caviar, what is it?
With chicken nuggets.
So they put caviar on top of the nug?
Yep. A friend of mine, she celebrated her 40th with like
there it is.
A spread of McDonald's, and there was caviar chicken nuggies. Legit. And I was like, that looks disgusting.
Look, I'm a big tendy guy. Chicken dippers from Popeyes. Give it all to me.
Yeah.
You're not putting caviar anywhere near my tendies.
I never would have thought.
There's no chance in the world. I'll never put caviar in my body. It'll never happen.
I'll politely pass on that.
Like that's just awful.
Is that the ick for you?
It's all ick for me. There's so many things that are ick for me.
That's quite ick.
But that one, my God. Zach,
like,
have you ever had caviar?
I have not actually. No. Well,
my man.
I've had like salmon eggs, but that's not caviar,
that's
right?
That's not caviar, no.
Why'd you have salmon eggs?
But it is fish eggs, though, right?
Yes.
What sort of fish? You know?
Have no idea.
Because it's black. Small little.
Yeah,
beads.
it looks like
yeah. They look slimy though. They don't look good.
It's of wild sturgeon.
Is that what it is?
Traditionally from the Caspian and Black Seas, so it's like Eastern European.
Yeah, the biggest lake in the world.
Black Sea. Ick. What's coming up on EST afternoons?
Well, not a lot of fish talk. I don't.
No, I don't think so. Probably not.
Hopefully not.
Talk,
but, probably not.
Great bucket, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Original six hats.
Yeah, the original
is that what it is? Okay, I couldn't even see it from over here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, monster win for the Elks. Hernan and Gager will be recapping that.
Nice.
Bill Bender, name of all names, actually. Bill Bender from Sporting News. We'll talk some NFL as well. Recap that amazing Sunday Night Football matchup. And, of course, Brock Mogensen.
He started his first game at middle linebacker.
Nicely
came
done.
away with a dub. Pretty good hair, too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does sound like a really nice show. Well, that'd be good. EST Afternoons is coming up. JC Sherritt, defensive coordinator of the Double E. He's going to be on the Reed Wilkins show today at 3:40.
He's got to be walking around the offices like this today after that performance by his defense.
Yeah, they were good. When how did the Stamps not come back out with VA in the final 2 minutes?
That was weird. They went.
It was bizarre to me.
Dickinson said that they want to get PJ Walker some reps, like actual reps.
Yeah, but you were down 12 in the CFL in the final 3 minutes.
And
they also did
VA wasn't
It took
hurt.
Mills out too.
Yeah.
It took Mills and VA. They basically gave up.
Yeah.
Which was interesting.
So
all right, EST Afternoons is on the way. That's going to do it for the oil stream, which is presented to you by Boston Pizza. Kids eat for free. Dine in the month of September. So make sure you take advantage of that. For Tom Gazzola, I am Dustin Nielson. Oil Stream will return at noon on Wednesday. I'll be back with the Nielsen Show tomorrow morning. YouTube Trev returns. Lieutenant Eric will be back. And we'll continue to get you ready for the upcoming Oilers season. Don't go anywhere if you're on TuneIn, iHeart, or at EdmontonSportsTalk.com. EST Afternoons is coming up. If you're watching YouTube, turn on autoplay. We start right away. Take it easy.